Ready to go? Okay, good afternoon, everybody. Thanks so much for coming out. I'm so happy to see new faces here. And, it's been our hope that by doing what we do and continuing to do what we do, that more and more people would gather around these truths that we know, right? Because what we're fighting for, we know that almost everybody believes what we believe. What we're fighting for is just basic common decency. Nothing special, no special request, just real basic common sense. And it's just because our society and our government is so out of whack that we have to actually fight for this. So we're confident that if we keep doing what we do, then more and more people are going to listen to what we're saying and coalesce around what we're saying. So first point I want to make is this. All of us here support diversity. Okay? All of us here support diversity. Living in California, it's hard to find anyone who doesn't support diversity. The question is not, do we support diversity? The question is, how do we get to diversity? How do we achieve diversity? Now, there are some people who believe that the way you achieve diversity is by shoving someone off the edge of a ravine, right? Like you find the people you don't want and you shove them off the edge of a cliff. Some people actually think that the way you achieve diversity is through violence, is through hate. But we know better than that. We know that diversity is all about love, right? It's about being open-hearted. It's about opening doors for everybody, even if they don't look like you, even if you don't understand them. You believe in everybody. You want to give everybody a chance. You reach out your hand to someone below you to pull them up, and you hope that someone will grab your hand and pull you up. Diversity is about caring for other people. It's about gentleness and compassion. It's about strength, but it's definitely about love. And I know that the vast majority of us know and believe that diversity is about love, and we believe in love. What we're fighting against are people who, under the name of diversity, are actually engaged in hatred, in violence, in shoving, in this case, white guys like Dane off of a cliff. That's what we're fighting, and that's what we're saying no to. And this kind of diversity is a fraud. It's not the real thing. You don't get to diversity through hate. And in fact, there's a famous line from George Orwell's, I believe it's Animal Farm. Is it Animal Farm? Yeah, Animal Farm. And the line is this: all animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than others. That is the diversity that Metropolitan Water District has been pushing. If you're truly about diversity, you cannot push white men off of their jobs. You can't trash a 20-year plus career person just because he's white. You got to care about everybody, all races. You can't be against any race. That's what real diversity is. Not this fake diversity, which is really nothing other than putting the people that support your power into positions of power. And it's actually not about color. That kind of diversity is, you got to support me and then you're the right color. That's what that diversity is all about. So one other thing I wanted to address about diversity, because this is a important question, and it's not a simple issue, but we can at least identify what the extremes are. The question is, when we try to achieve a diverse society, should we take into account ability? Right? Is that completely out of the question? Is your work ability to actually perform the job relevant at all? Again, the people who are pushing the extreme form of diversity, you don't even have to be qualified for the job, right? As long as you support them, you can have the job. You know, you may not know how to do the job. You may not know how to move water. Under your care, the water system might fall apart. But if you support their political power, then you are the right color and you are part of diversity. That can't be the right thing. America is one of the most explosively innovative, creative societies ever made under man. And that depends on rewarding ability, right? America has always been about, it's not perfect, but it's been about, you do a damn good job and you are going to be rewarded with success. If you allow politicians to dole out, okay, I'm going to give X number of jobs to this color and X number of jobs to this color. And by the way, the correct color is if you support me to be in a position of power. If that is the future of America, it will crush our economy. It will crush our entrepreneurship. We would never have developed rap music. If you're a fan of rap music like I am, it's one of the great inventions in modern music history. And it was created by Black communities in America, including Compton. Okay? Everybody does rap now all over the world, but it's an invention of America, and specifically of Black communities in America. Now imagine at the beginning of NWA, for example, right? One of the great rap groups, 4 Black males. Eazy-E, Dr. Dre, MC Ren, Ice Cube. Now imagine you had these politicians come in and say, you know what? We need to have just one Black rapper. We're gonna have a white rapper. We're gonna have a Mexican rapper, and we're gonna have an Asian rapper. So goodbye Ice Cube, goodbye Dr. Dre, goodbye MC Ren. Eazy-E, you can stay. Well, we can't really find a white rapper who's any good. Doesn't matter. Bring him in. The Asians, they don't even know what rap music is yet. Okay, doesn't matter. They'll learn. Okay. Oh, and by the way, we can't keep Eazy-E because he wants to rap about F the police. We can't have that. So he's the wrong color now. Go find a Black rapper who's going to rap about how wonderful the police are and how wonderful politicians are. And with this kind of diversity, you would have ruined NWA. You would have ruined rap music. You would have ruined one of the most beautiful things that has happened in America of late. So that's why we're fighting here for common sense. We're fighting here for common decency. We're fighting here for Dane, who suffered incredible injustice, and MWD owes Dane Crawford an apology for pursuing him with hate just because he's white, for throwing him off a cliff, destroying his career, and MWD owes his family an apology for flying an aircraft over his house. It had MWD signage on it. There was no reason for the aircraft to be out there. It flew low over his house, and once over his house, it banked to the right and left. Well, how dare the government fly aircraft and violate the sanctity of our family and of our homes? Do they serve us anymore? Or do they serve somebody else? Are we their servants or do they serve us? How dare MWD violate the sanctity of Dane Crawford's house? So we expect an apology for all those reasons. One last thing, something of interesting to note, which is, I won't take up your time any further. Just one last thing. About 8 weeks ago, I experienced total brake failure. I don't know if you know what that is. That's when you press on your brake pedal, goes all the way to the bottom, and there's no braking power. And at first, I was blaming the car, but it's just a 10-year-old car, and brake failures on 10-year-old cars are really not, they don't happen. I'm going to make a further YouTube video about it. I don't know why the brake failure happened, and I don't know if it was natural or whether there was any foul play involved. If there was foul play involved, I don't know where it came from. I work on a lot of different cases. I work on more than one high-profile matter. But I figure for my own protection, I should just make it public. And I'll be doing an extensive video on the brake failure. And if there's any car guys out there, mechanics out there, engineers out there, please take a look at the video and let me know what you think. And again, I have no idea if that was natural or foul play. I have no idea where it came from, if it was foul play. But I figure Dane has a channel, and I can put up on his channel, and it would be a good way for me to document what happened. So thank you folks for coming out. Thank you everybody who's listening to us, and please support Dane Crawford. Thank you.
Get out of our towns. Have a good day. Have a good day. Have a good day. Good luck with it.
I think we're good.
How you doing?
Out of our time. It's your time.
Yeah, exactly.
Makes you good.
Yeah, it makes you exactly. That's what I was thinking.